Baseball, it is said, is just a game. True. And the Grand Canyon's just a hole in Arizona.
Here's a ground ball right side, could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions for the first time in franchise history.
Don't tell me about the world. Not today. It's springtime, and they're knocking baseballs around fields, and kids are trying to hit curveballs.
Bottom of the 8th. 2 men on, 2 men out. Down by 2. The crowd is on its feet. The pitcher comes set and fires.
Now from Fenway Park here in Boston tonight. So coming to the plate, Smokey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Morant over to his left. And that's the third out. So a fairly... Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
Well, you can get some cheap home runs in Fenway down the right field line.
Striding in once again, Cody Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Full play ball to second. 4. Scooped up. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Stewart going back. And it's gone into the monster seats.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Digging in once again, Jim Triplett. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jim Triplett.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Ashe is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Digging in to try it again, Smokey. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now.
D-Rock.
2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? Rookie of the Year, MVP.
one. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended. Striding in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. He was a double play victim last time around. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Tuesday Night Baseball. Next for New York, Smokey. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they hate D-Row. This has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games. He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He does so many things for this club, but the one category that jumps out when you look at stats this year, he leads the American League in runs scored. When you do that, you're doing some very special things for your team.
Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Towards second. Smokey gloves it. And that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Smokey drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 28 on the season. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today.
Digging in and looking for more. Smokey. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
And he'll get back in safely. Two-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the monster seats.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt.
Ready for another shot now. Smokey already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB. Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Here's Tyler Austin now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Runner breaks for third.
Fly.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. On to Lansdowne and gone.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times.
Here's Cody Ashe. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Cody Ashe.
The inning as it's sent out to second. Smokey. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing. Ready once again, Roberto Tejeda. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Skied into straightaway right. Smokey has got it, and the side is retired. The historic Old State House here in Boston. Welcome back to baseball here at Fenway Park.
Second baseman, Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Well, it's not quite a... Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. He enters this one second in the American League in round triplets. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, it's hit to third. 5 to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is... Next up for the Red Sox, Cody Reyes. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Ball to third, and they could get 2. To second. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now batting, Smokey. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Bryant is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order. Ready for another chance. Smokey 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Hard hit ball to second. And there's his first base hit in this one.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. There's one just late. He's safe. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base. And now the Red Sox DH, Roberto Tejeda. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Roberto Tejeda.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as decided. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Chris Bryant.
Hard to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. In now, Smokey. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Hit hard toward first. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
The 2-2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And the second run will score as the lead will change hands now at 4-3. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The New York Yankees came through. A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Kenny Christensen is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Right on the corner, 2-2. Varner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Count remains 2-2. A little roller toward the hole.
Good job.
And he'll get in there safely. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Tyler Austin. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard to third. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Standing in, Hunter Dozier, and the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And now the runner's trying for third. Popped up. Standridge is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Smokey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Is taken for strike 2.
1-2.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, what a play! He goes to first. It's there. He got him. Now to the plate, Smokey, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ender Inciarte.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Here's Bryce Harper now. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Grounded to third. Dozier scoops it up. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Smokey backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Sent on the ground out to second. Smokey with it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Digging in once again, Smokey. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Swanson moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Omar Narvaez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready once again, Rio Ruiz. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. It's on the ground to second. Play. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Digging in to try it again. Smokey has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. That's a strike to throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Let's go.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and the next to bat for Atlanta, Omar Narvaez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind right now.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Here's Ender Inciarte, and he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage is... Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game. Rain falling. Stepping in for the Braves, Ender Inciarte, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Now the 2-1. Down the line. And that's through for a hit.
Eat it.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Hahn gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Tyler Austin. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Smokey is off at first with 2 away. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Inciarte is going to have room out there as he put at the plate. Evan Walker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
Walker.
Put in play to the right side of the infield. Smokey is throw to first. Will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Ready for another chance, Bryce Harper.
Batter number 34. Designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Next for New York, Smokey reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Smokey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Striding in once again, Rio Ruiz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Harper running from first. To the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A little 2-out lightning could turn into something big right here.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. 5-1, the final total in today's game. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first. And matinee baseball. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. Here's Tyler Austin now.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Tyler.
The 3-0 pitch. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. Now batting, Jim Triplett. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And a slider called strike 3 as he could. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He reached on a single in his first try.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys.
At the plate, Smokey, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Moroff gets his lead at first, nobody out. Half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Evan Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now, attempt here. Austin is right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Smokey. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Fastball called for strike 2. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Line hard to the left side.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Walker has it in his tracks. 1 away. And with only 1 away, no need to test it as he'll hold tight at third base. Into the box now, Smokey. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. 4-2 the final score today. The Atlanta Braves Tuesday Night Baseball. Into the box now, Alan Reed. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 3-2 pitch. And that's hit on the ground towards second. Smokey comes up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding into the box, Smokey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
To 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hit hard up the middle. To second. On to first, a double play. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Moroff, the runner at second with 1 away. Into the corner and slicing foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's in. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Next for the Mets, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Kike Hernandez.
To end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Familia is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. The 1-0. Fouled away. Chopped weakly to the right. That's a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Austin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. A step on the bag for 1. Throw goes over to third, and he's safe. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jim Triplett. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Leading off the inning, Alan Reed, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could use that right now.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Smokey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing.
Get here. Hard hit ball to second, and there are 2 away now. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. New York wrote an important 6th inning. Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the... Daniel Mengden gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Next for the Mets, Jared Douglas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jared Douglas.
Should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And no, I spoke too soon. It's by him for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Striding in once again, Gavin Cecchini, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Alan Reed.
First baseman, Alan Reed.
Put in play to the right side of the infield. Smokey. And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance. Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Austin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Next for New York, Hunter Dozier. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Hunter Dozier.
This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Digging in to try it again, Smokey, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya!
And that's not just another. Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference.
MLB The Show is digging in now for the Yankees. Smokey. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed with a slider.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Here's Tyler Austin now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-2 home. He's running. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey, as we begin the top of the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Mazzara is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Tyler White will bat next. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Davila at second. Hinson at first. One gone.
Straight up, straight up.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. At the plate, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Hinson is camped under this one. One gone. So striding in, Smokey. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Smokey.
There's the first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3. A 5-0 finish tonight. The Rangers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jeremy Luther earns his 5th winner of MLB Network's. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. Come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the AL in RBIs. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! At the plate, Alonso Davila. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Alonso Davila.
1-1-1.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Ready to take his hacks again. Smokey, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Popped him up. Stassi over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. So no. Here now is Micah Johnson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
1-1-1.
Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Up next for the Rangers, Micah Johnson.
Second baseman, Micah Johnson.
Post on the ground up the middle. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. So 2 on with 2 away, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas. Pitch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Smokey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Another full count offering on its way. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Tyler Austin. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davila will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Stepping up to the plate, Smokey. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Smokey.
First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Fouled off. Flores stands at first with 1 out. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So next to the plate for Texas, Alexi Amarista, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a shot out to right center field. And this is going to kick up against the wall out near the 377 marker. And the run will score all the way from first. It's an 8-3 ball game. Into the box, Max Stassi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play. 9-3, the final tally here in this one. Texas took the lead in the 4th and held on until. We are live on. Standing in, Smokey. Come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the AL in RBIs. First offering on its way. Fouled away. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
The 1-2. Oh, that grounder got him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Standing in, Tyler Austin, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. Runners on the move for second, chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike. So coming to the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Yankees will be forced to deal with his speed at first base. Striding into the box, Tyler White, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Set to deliver on 0-2 here.
1-1-1.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and the Rangers squander. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Alexi Amarista, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he is in there.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson. He singled his last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball to second. This could be 2. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on. Stepping into the box, Smokey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Moustakas has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1. Striding in, Smokey. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Up around the face. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Here now the 2-2. Runner goes for second. Line towards center field, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Ready for another shot now, Mike Moustakas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
On to first to complete the double play. Ready for another chance. Smokey, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya.
Wow, talk about a guy getting
Tyler White will bat next. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
White.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, what a dive to first. Got him. Striding in once again, Max Stassi. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. They have a clock, but you only have 20 seconds to work with. They're running.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Back here in the Lone Star State with Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Set to start the 9th inning in this one. David Burke enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The New York Yankees used a 3-run. It's time now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. First delivery to him on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Count even now at 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Moroff on at first. Nobody out. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. Here's Tyler Austin now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here it comes on 0-2. On to get him lunging that time as this is on the ground to first. And that's through. A base hit. Throw into third. Throw won't get him.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, Giro. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dad, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-1. Popped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in once again, Smokey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers. This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And a full count now. 3-2. Count still full. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch action. Tyler White will bat next as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
White.
1-1. Hard on the ground towards second. Smokey has it. And a rather easy first out. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Tim Anderson, he flew out in his last at-bat. The 3-2 pitch. Hard down the line. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And he's safe. Digging in the switch hitter, Alonso Davila. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Davila.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way.
1-1-1.
Double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. One there on to first as they get the double play. Next for New York, Smokey. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Davila is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready once again. Alexi Amarista is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Alexi Amarista.
Hard back up the middle. Smokey moving to his right. In time to first, and there are 2 away. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Blanco shading to his right. 2 down. A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Franz Patel wins. It's a soggy. Now at the plate, Smokey. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season.
And this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 3-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Campos has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Ben Gamel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Ben Gamel.
Put in play to the right side of the infield. Cleanly and quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting 8th, first baseman, Tim Wells.
The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Stepping in, Smokey. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-1. Tyler Austin would be next. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to third. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Man, he smoked that thing.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Tyler Austin now. He popped out in his first trip. Runners off for second.
Come on.
Up the middle. Reined in.
Hold on right
Throw
here.
in time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Ben Gamel. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the 0-2. On the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets. Digging in and looking for more, Tadahito Kimura. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A 1 pitch on its way. Ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. The second for on to first, and they turn the double play. Into the box, Smokey. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Melendez is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Hard on the ground towards short. Steele takes it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping up now, Smokey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. From the belt, kicks and deals. Weak chopper to the left side. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Here's Tyler Austin now. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that. Digging in now for the Mariners, Tim Wells. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, down by a couple of runs, you know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast, they could certainly use that right now.
And that's the first out. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top. Coming to you from stepping into the box, Smokey. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Hit hard to third. Culberson is up with it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And the runner will get back standing. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Triplet aboard here at first with nobody out. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Now a double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Now in the box, Marlon Steele. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Marlon.
And shot here as this is sent towards second. Smokey. And that's the second out. So stepping in, Smokey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Austin. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And there he goes towards second. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up.
Leading off the inning, Smokey, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Campos moves over. 1 out. Ready for another chance. Smokey. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1 the count now. Fabregas is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
He's running, swing and a miss, strike 3, the throw, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Striding in once again, Hunter Dozier, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Runners on the move for second. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-2. Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut atop Safeco Field. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. Brooks Franco, the Panamanian-born lefty, gets the call to start in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range, It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent, one good game, one bad game, but don't let that fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Next for New York, Smokey. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard, but foul. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far. Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Runner's on his way to third. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Campos on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. So far this year against Southpaws, Smokey is exactly a 1 for 3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's Tyler Austin now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Third baseman.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Runner goes for second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Campos is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Ready once again, Edward Otto.
Right fielder number 31, Edward Otto.
Runners off for second. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
That ball was hit real hard. Good job.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that. Ready for another shot now. Smokey so far 2 for 3 in this one.
Smokey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
It goes to show you you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Coronado on second. Flores at first. 2 out in the inning. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Tyler Austin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And there he goes towards second. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Wells. He reached on a single in his first try. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. On to first. A double play. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into center field. Line drive base hit.
That way to find the sweet spot right there.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Here's Tyler Austin now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Runners on the move for second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Right here.
Trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Tim Wells.
25. Tim Wells.
The 1-2. Hit to third. To second. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are. So digging in now, Smokey. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And that misses. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tyler Austin waits on deck. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 one more time. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Austin. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Spinning a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ripped down the first base line. He'll go to the bag for one. A throw to the plate, but one's all they get as the run scores. Stepping up now, Guillermo Heredia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Last chance for the Mariners. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is. A great start to the week. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. First pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Morov, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward, game 1 of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Casilla has a read on it. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Smokey, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Israel Johnson. He came through with an RBI single in his at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play. Standing in, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Digging in once again, Tyler Austin. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the 0-1. Runners off for second. Slapped hard the opposite way. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. Now to the plate, Jim Triplett. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Jim Triplett.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Now at the plate, Smokey. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
And he misses again, ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Up next for Chicago, Travis Shaw. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Travis Shaw.
One softly to the right. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Into the box, Geronimo Diaz.
First baseman, Geronimo Diaz.
0-1 count and the pitch. Out towards second. Smokey. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away. Juan Minaya comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Smokey will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 1-0. Missed with a slider.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
First baseman, Tyler Austin.
He's running. Strike taken to throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
The 1-1 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third.
Right here,
and the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player. Rain falling here in the... Now at the plate, Dan Beverly, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Designated hitter, Dan Beverly.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, way to get dirty. Hey now. At the plate, Smokey come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
Swing and a little tapper. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. The next 3-2. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. In now, Tyler Austin. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Drury makes the catch. And now they might be able to double him off at first. And now a throw to first. And they got him. Never really had a chance. Striding in, Smokey. He drew a walk his first time up.
Smokey.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Fouled away. Morov, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is digging in and looking for more. Abe Katnick. He singled his last time up. The 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in once again, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Matt Wieters.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Drury, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-2. Side. Smokey in the hole. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in to try it again. Smokey, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Again, another foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Drury is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. 8-5 tonight. The Palehose get the win after banging out 16 total. About set for base. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Manny Casilla. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's the 0-2. From the ground to second base, this could be 2. One there. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Next for New York, Smokey, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Smokey leads off second with one gone in the inning. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he's called out on a close play at third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead...
Ready for another chance. Smokey looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. Smokey, originally from New York State, very well could find himself starting the upcoming Midsummer Classic. He currently leads all American League second basemen in all-star votes.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
Ready with the 2-0. There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 3-2 one more time. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Abe Katnick. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2. Rounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. First offering on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Abe Katnick. He singled his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Straight up, straight up.
High pop up. Smokey is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in standing. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but On an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Striding in once again, Smokey. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Second baseman, Smokey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hot shot down the line, and this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run, moving into scoring position.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
And now the runner's trying for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas. And he might very well get 4 wide ones here to try to set up a double play ball that could still get him out of here tied. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the 2-2 pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Into the box now, Abe Katnick. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Abe Katnick.
Hard on the ground towards second. Smokey ranges right. On to first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here. So striding forward now, Smokey. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. There he goes. Hard on the ground towards short.
On the back, find the ball, find the ball.
On to first, and that'll mean a... Ready now for the White Sox, Manny Casilla. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Now the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to short, could this be 2? The second. On to first, and they get them both. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Dan Beverly. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Now, attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. And he is in there. In now, Smokey. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2-0 now.
No strike.
Now the 2-0. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball three.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
High in the air out to center field. Katnick has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. An 11-7 final in this one. The Chicago White Sox wrap up their 20th from 106. Digging in now for the Yankees. Smokey come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. He's set and the pitch. Shot down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
And the throw to first will indeed. Up next for Chicago, Israel Johnson. He singled his last time up.
Israel
The 2-2.
Johnson.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. And so stepping in, Smokey. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind.
Into the box now, Smokey. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
3-0 now. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Here's Tyler Austin now. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. 5-1, the final total in today's game. Chicago.